The max amount of lives you can get in any regular Bloons TD6 game is 5,000, but how fast can we get those? To speedrun something like this, we need to know what towers give us how many lives, so I'm going to put that up on the screen right now. Some of these are passive and some of these are using their abilities. Let me know below how fast you think we can make 5,000 lives. My guess is going to be around 20 minutes, but there's only one way to find out. Let's start that timer, hit play, and then drop a dart monkey, and let's go with a submarine with advanced intel. I think this is a solid way to start off any defense, and it also makes sure that we don't have any like red or blue balloons just slowly making it across the map, because we need to get in the habit of going fast on the rounds, because we're going to be gaining a lot of lives with our marketplaces. Marketplaces gain 1 life at the end of each round, not during it, meaning that we need our rounds to end as quickly as possible to be getting those lives. Now, I'm super excited for this, and I can't wait to see how fast we can knock this out. And if you're as excited as I am, let me know below by hitting that like button. And you probably wondered why I don't have Benjamin. Normally, I have Benjamin for everything, especially if it requires money or even lives. But Benjamin only regenerates lives, and I don't see us losing any, hopefully. This is an easy map on beginner mode. So I went with my boy Geraldo, because not only does he make us money with this cool little Quincy action figure, but he also has this really, really good upgrade later that allows us to reset all ability cooldowns. Meaning that if we had an entire screen of Chinooks, we could use all of their abilities at once and then reset them all instantly and then use them again. And I think that's going to be very, very great for later on. Now, obviously, like with any speedrun, money is a very big component, but I also think defense is going to be great here. And since we do have the Quincy action figure, later on, we are going to have a lot of money just sitting there. This is a great investment. It's just all of a sudden, boom, tons of money. I love it. But we do need to start farming pretty quickly here. And luckily on beginner mode, they're only $945 for your first farm. That is super cheap, allowing us to get going. But now I ponder in my head, would it be better just to get your first marketplace right away to start generating like 1 life per round? Or would it be better to get like 10 of them and then upgrade them all to marketplace so you get 10 per round quicker? I think that's the better way to go. There's also a third option where we just farm like normal, meaning Monkeyopolis and Central Banana Farms in the top paths, and we get tons of money and then just drop a bunch of Druids and Chinooks down at one time, making it super quick. Do we want the gradual lives or all at once lives? And I think we're going to do a little bit of a mixture of both, at least at this time. I might call an audible later on, but for now, I think this is the way to do it. I'm going to get some camo here just to make sure that's not a problem. And then I am going to buy a Druid before we get our next farm here, just because eventually he's going to be Druid of the Jungle, making us another life. We do need to start getting these marketplaces, so I'm thinking 5's a good number, or even 10. Maybe 10 farms is good. That won't start us off as quickly, but I think every time we buy one of these, we're going to make more money than if we just saved up 3 grand for marketplace. Am I wrong? Okay, there's 9. Now I need 10, but the problem is too, we do have a Moab here and I don't want to waste time. So I think what I'll do is this. And then what we'll do is we'll keep collecting and then use this ability here by Geraldo to end this thing quickly. Yes, that is a lot of money. Actually, just do this. What am I doing? Don't be dumb about it. And do this too. Why not? Just do it all. Do it all. Get it out of there. Go, go. Keep going. Victory. Free play. Go, 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 go. Oh my God. Take any longer. All right. So now we're going to be getting 1 life per round. That's perfect. This is going to start our journey. And we are at 5 minutes in. And before you know it, we're going to be getting tons of lives. This stuff exponentially grows just like the money does. There we go. There's 3 per round now. 4 per round, 5 per round, and I do need to upgrade some stuff here. I think what we should do as well is like get permanent, oh, wrong one, is permanent camo on this Druid here so he doesn't have to like worry about it. So we'll go like that. Actually, wouldn't it be better to get one of these? Oh my gosh, it would be, wouldn't it? And then we'll get this for now just to make it cheaper. I should have done that in the beginning. We should have been saving money with double discounts. But when I think about that and placing everything in the perfect spot, I always mess up and we don't want to do any of that stuff. So we're gonna go Monkey Town, Monkey City. We'll get some camo on it. There we go. Now we're completely covered and we got a discount going on this one for a little bit at least, while we buy the marketplaces for a lot cheaper. That's not bad. Yeah, that saves $500. We should have done that from the beginning. But like I said, I'm not regretting it because I would have sat there and gone crazy with it and it would have been a little too much. So next step, what we're going to do is we're going to add this guy to a Jungles Bounty. And now that's 11 lives per round. And then I think we should get a central marketplace. And this one's going to get us more lives per round. But there was something I noticed during testing that I need your guys' help with. I noticed that, yes, I did get more lives from like Central Marketplace and then Monkey Wall Street and even the Spirit of the Forest. But then all of a sudden, they were capped. My lives weren't capped, but how many I could get were capped. And I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. So we'll test it here in a little bit because we are going to have Spirit of the Forest right now. I think this is the best play because not only is he going to make sure we don't lose or have any problems, he's just going to completely start making us money and passively gaining us lives, which is perfect. But for instance, The Special Poperations, I think it gives you like 31 lives. It did for like a little bit and then it didn't anymore. And I don't understand why that happened. I thought that was very, very odd. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen here because my plan was to have like tons and tons of Chinooks, but I don't want to take that risk if that's not the case. It would still be beneficial to have Chinooks, don't get me wrong. Oh, we have 420 lives. That's perfect. Because with the Chinooks, we can still do my Geraldo ability that I was telling you about, and that would still be very, very, very quick. So I think the bottom path is, or bottom half, I should say, is going to be all marketplaces, and then Central Marketplace should make us even more money. Now, here's what I want to test. So that I should get 25 lives right now, and I did. Okay, so for right now, I got 25. But will that keep happening? I don't know. Because sometimes it does. And we're going to have to kind of do like an audible here. If it keeps happening and that wasn't just some fluke that was being weird on my end, then we can keep it going. But if it does happen that way, I do not want like a screen full of Chinooks taking up all that room, only getting 1 life per round or even 1.5 rounds because the ability takes so long to regenerate. But speaking of that, I should eventually get a top path submarine too, huh? Oh my goodness. Here, we're about to end the round. We just have to fight this BFB, and we got, oh my gosh, we got like 100 lives that round. That was pretty cool. That was a lot. Okay, let's see if we get 25. And we do. So what the heck was that about? If that's the case, then I have to get a Special Poperations right now. I need to. I'm missing out on lives just because of what happened. One more time, here we go. And that's a lot. Okay, Special Poperations, same thing. And there it is. Now it stopped getting it. Let's see if we get the 31 for this one. We don't. We get the 1. Does it have something to do with how many I have on the screen? Oh my goodness, I think it does. I think that's the problem we're facing here. Because why all of a sudden I get the Chinook, like what? Think about it. Round 70 is no significance unless it was 1,000 lives. Maybe that's what it is. Once you hit 1,000, it kind of caps you. And if that's the case, then we just need to start doing this like crazy. So just get Jungles Bounty on everybody and just go crazy with it all across the screen. It must be the 1,000 mark. That must be what it is. I didn't think about that earlier when I was testing. I was just like, what the heck's going on? All of a sudden it just stopped working. I thought maybe it was the round. I thought maybe something else, but no, it's not. It has to be the cap on 1,000. So, and if I'm wrong, let me know below. We don't need any more money either. We're done with money. So we just have to worry about our lives and go as quickly as we possibly can. Maybe the Chinooks would be a solid play though. Maybe I should replace the ones on the bottom with Chinooks. Use the, oh dude, if we had a sub commander Paragon, that would make our abilities go back even faster. We could just do it over and over and over and get way more than the Druids. But the problem is the Druids can fit like 4 or 5 in the same spot that 1 helicopter would be. So is it better? That's what, there's some math here. It's not just simple yes or no, black or white. Like it needs to be thought about. 1337 though, that's good. Okay, now we got 1389. We're not getting that many. I want at least 100 per round here. We got to go a little bit quicker, but I at least have to fill up this entire top half. Otherwise it's completely futile. Like we need to go quicker, and I would just pause the round and do it, but it's not, we're not going like what round we can get it on. It's how fast, like physically speed time, real life time here. And it's just not fast right now, but we still might beat our 20 minutes for sure. I think we will. We're killing it. So I need to add this sub here too. So we are getting into DDT territory and we're getting a little dunked on with those. So what I'm going to do is just to have it be safe here and then ruck this one right there. And that should carry us well past round 100. And I'm just not that fast at placing these guys. I'm trying my hardest here, guys. This is just insane. And then trying to hit them all as quickly as we can. It's just crazy. But I really do want to do my next plan of doing the abilities with the Chinooks. I think that'll be the fastest thing ever if we can get there. All right, top half is done. There we go. Last one over there. And then I think what I'm going to do is grab this guy right here, go all the way to the middle path, and then buy this one up. And we're going to leave him submerged. And then he's going to make all of our abilities go crazy. So now what we can do is sell all this stuff and start with the Chinooks. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be getting like tons and tons of abilities way faster. I don't know if we can use all that many per round, but we should be able to. Now let's go like this. Just start selling, buying here. And not only that, we are getting money from all of our Druids. We're getting money from our Chinooks. We could just do this if we really needed like a little influx. Now what I'm hoping here is that my small amount of Chinooks is better than my Druids, because as you can see, I have like hundreds of Druids and I only have a few Chinooks. So it might not be the best plan, but I think it's pretty good. And then once I can actually put my head on straight, I can start using Geraldo's ability too. There's just so much going on and you're trying to go as fast as you possibly can here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually, let's do this too and throw down some genies because we don't want to lose. We want to go as fast as we can. And speaking of speed, let's just do this. And we'll just throw this guy in there too, and that'll help out. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep using this, and it is working. So at least we're getting 25 lives, and then they regenerate pretty quickly since we have this guy. And then should we use this one too? Does that work that way? Does it double duty it? I mean, if that's the case, I'll take it. I feel like that's a no though, but we're almost there. I think after just clicking a few of these, we're gonna be okay. That's 4,700 and 800. Oh my goodness. 4,982. We're almost there. We just need a couple more Chinooks. Hurry up, dude. We're almost there. Just need 8 lives. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. 5,000, right? 5,000. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. FN9. That took us 19 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh my God. And I have not done this, trust me. I just had a guess in my head. I was like, okay, I've done this before with only druids and it took a while, but I wasn't going for speed. So if I went as fast as I could we do it faster? And I think there was a lot of, oh my goodness, I forgot about this guy too. He had 110 grand there. I think there was a lot of room for improvement, like figuring out exactly what happened with the Chinooks not making their money. And then if I would have utilized that to be faster, for instance, like just rushing straight to the Chinook and getting that over and over and over up to that 1,000 and then selling it and then buying a bunch of druids. Oh, that would have been genius too. We can improve on this. You guys got to help me out and figure out the best way to do it. Let me know in the comments below how we can make this better, because I think we can knock it down to like 10 minutes easily. Like if I just farm, like what if we farm really hard first, buy the Chinook, no, the Poperations plus Spirit of the Forest, since he gives you 25 lives per round, max those ones out. Soon as they stop giving us those lives, X them for the druids up top and the Chinooks down below, or just go straight Chinooks. What if we just went straight Chinooks with the sub commander like this one? That might be better because it does regenerate pretty quickly. And look, that's 25 lives, like right there, boom, 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 and then we wait for him. But now the problem I'm having is that if 1.5 or 2 rounds go by before that fills up, so 1 round just went by and another round went by. Yeah, so, okay, so no. That's it right there. That was our downfall. We should have just went all druids. Druids would be 100% faster, but like I said, we should max out our Special Poperations and Spirit of the Forest. And if you have not yet, check out this video where we find the perfect purpose for one of the most useless towers in the entire game.